Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage playthrough. So you're probably wondering, where the hell are we? We are actually at Dragon Shores. That's right, it's time for Spyro to finally have his lovely vacation. And basically, once you finish the game, you'll be taken straight here. You have a portal that you can get back to the Winter Tundra as well. So if you want to go back there, you can do that. And there's also a portal that will allow you to come back here. But yeah, this is just a fun little, just special area where you can just kind of roam around, play some mini games, and basically do what else you want to do before you close up this game. So we're going to check out this area. I'm also going to try to go back and get the remaining skill points that we need, and basically show you the gallery for that, and just show you any other extras that we have along the way too. So let's go ahead and get things started here.
Well done, Spyro. Step right into Dragon Shores Park. By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
Ooh, sounds good to me. So yeah, welcome to Dragon Shores. Pretty cool area. We have again some mini games. You can probably expect a lot of. What's this? Well, first of all, let me. Is the door closed? Because I want to actually show that again. But basically, once you get everything in the game, this will open up, and this is the Super Flame Infinite ability. So basically, if you grab this, you will get the Super Flame ability permanently. Will you? Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think I know why it's not giving me this permanently. Okay, I do need to explain this really quick. So yeah, when this door opens, you can get the infinite Super Flame ability. This will basically give you the Super Flame ability permanently, so you can just use it non-stop without you having to worry about it running out of time. You can destroy enemies from far away. It's really useful. However, this game has kind of a weird quirk, where, and it's basically treating this just like the original version on PS1 for some reason. Basically, once you get this ability on any file, so even if you start a new file on this game in a different, game file, it will always be activated on a new game. So when I started this playthrough, I actually had to disable the Super Flame because I didn't want the game to be too easy. And I didn't want to like cheap out a lot of the puzzles in the game. But yeah, that's basically what this is. I think the reason why it's not activating for me is because I have that code enabled. I will be re-enabling it and talking about that a bit later. But yeah, I just did want to very quickly and briefly talk about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep looking at some of the things we have here.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen.
Okay, so we're going to try the dunking booth.
Sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
What if I want to hurt them? No, I don't want to hurt them. But yeah, so we have a dunk tank.
Hey, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
Okay, so yeah, give me that token.
Have another shot if you want, kid.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, we get a dunk to someone else. Sounds good to me.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
Now, don't worry. Like, at some point,
Have another shot if you want, kid.
At some point, I don't think you'll get tokens anymore. But if you want to get all 10 of the tokens, you do need to do this. Also, there's that the penguin that tried to eat turtles. I don't like you. Go in the water.
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this. It's my last token.
So yeah, there's the last token for that. So we have basically all the tokens we can get from
Have another
this.
shot if
He did say it was the last token, so we don't really need to do this anymore, but just for fun.
good shot. But I'm clean out of tokens. Keep shooting if you want.
Okay. Well, I think we've seen them all go in there, so let's not bother with that anymore. But yeah, that is really a shame that I have to reactivate that. That's just kind of a weird thing. Like, why wouldn't they fix that for the remake? I really, really, really don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and see this next one.
The Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride?
I think I'm ready to ride.
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
Okay, pop all the balloons. Okay. So yeah, we have kind of a trolley ride. Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Hurt? Care for another try at the coaster?
Oh
Watch
god.
out for the...
So yeah, we have to basically do something like this again. I don't think this is really that hard though. I think you have a couple of courses you have to do. But for the most part, like, it's really not too bad.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
Okay, token number 4.
All right. I'll flip this switch, and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too. Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
See, I think there's like an easy, medium, and normal mode or something. Or maybe there's only 2. I don't remember. But yeah, as you might expect, track is a little longer now that we have to get 50 balloons. Wait, do I need to... Okay, you do need to, like, move over in the direction of the track. Here we go, the Sonic the Hedgehog loop. Whee! Okay. Oh god. That was close. Okay, got that one.
Hey, not bad. Here's another token. There's one more run. You're on a roll. This time you'll need to use the cannon installed on your car to shoot down balloons as well. Are you gonna give it a try?
Okay, so yeah, this one is the hardest of the 3 tracks, because again, you have to use your cannon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to continue on with the loop until I get all the balloons. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like there's really any threats that are on these tracks. I got that one. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any like major threats on these like side tracks, so that's good. And really, it's only the red balloons that we need to shoot down. Okay. Just gonna look out because I know there's gonna be squirrels on the tracks here. Nice! Got it.
Wow, you're a natural. You've conquered the coaster. Here's my last token.
I'm honestly kind of surprised, like, I only failed on the first
Wanna ride
one.
the coaster just for fun?
No, we're not going to ride the coaster for fun. But we did get all the tokens, so let's go ahead and move on to the next little mini game. What do we got here?
Hiya, Spyro! I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery?
Sounds good to me. Let's go for it.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
So yeah, our timer is, I guess, the super flame meter.
Nice shooting! Here's a token.
This also almost kind of reminds me of like shooting galleries from like Zelda games.
Okay.
Okay, but kind of like the swamp shooting gallery from Majora's Mask.
Nice shooting! Here's a token.
Okay, another token.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Great! Here is my last token.
Okay, so there we go. There's token number 9.
Come on back anytime, Spyro.
Thank you. So we need one more token still, though.
Hey there, young fella. I'd sure like to let you into the Dragon Shores Theater, but you just haven't won enough tokens. Try visiting the other attractions first.
Okay, so we just need to get 10 tokens. That's the coaster. I guess this would be it. I don't remember getting a token from this, but let's do it anyway.
Free, free, free! You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you 1 token. 1 is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
Okay. So let's go ride the Tunnel of Love. We'll see what lovely couples are here. Okay, it's a Yeti and one of those monks, the Earth Shapers and more monks. There's that little snow leopard. The secret agent was alone. The professor and one of the glimmer rats and... Oh, okay, I guess I got one of those monks as well.
1 token. When you have 10 tokens, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
Okay, well, have our 10 tokens. I'm gonna see if the order changes at all, or if it's like just random here. I honestly don't know. Hey, look, there's the penguin guy and
Back to take a hop aboard.
one of the fawns, I guess. Okay, there are some different pairings, kind of. A baby turtle. See, I guess it's just kind of random. I mean, there do seem to be some things that are pretty consistent, like...
Just for kicks, eh, Spyro? You've already got your token. Come back anytime, though.
But yeah, that's pretty much what this is. So let's go ahead and continue on. I'm gonna Let's go ahead and see what the theater is all about.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
Okay, well, let's see what this theater is all about. Now, if it's what I think it is, this is not going to be anything too groundbreaking. Yeah, it's literally just all of the cutscenes in the game. So, yeah, there's not really much here. It's just reviewing all of the cutscenes you watched in the game. But I did want to show that off briefly, just to kind of show all the different mini-games and everything. So yeah, next thing I'm going to do is going to go ahead and cut for just a second so I can re-enable the Super Flame. Because we're not quite done yet. I want to go back and get these remaining skill points that we're missing. So that's what we're going to be doing next. So hold on just a second, guys. Okay, I think I found the code I need to do. This will, again, toggle the Super Flame on and off. So if you want to turn it off, and if you've unlocked this and you want to turn it off to have an authentic, like, start from the very beginning experience of this game, use this code. Or if you just want to turn it back on after disabling it, use this code again. It's also going to be, you know, different depending on which version of the game you have, because you know, there's a PlayStation version, an Xbox version, Switch version, and PC version. For me, I'm obviously doing the Switch version, so keep that in mind. So for the Switch version, I think you just need to hit the pause button and go left, right, R, 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 Y. And if we go back, there we go, it's on, okay. And then yeah, you basically just go here to turn it on in this particular file. But if you have the code inputted already, it will be permanently off. But if you want to turn it back on, just use that toggle code again and you'll activate it. I'll try to remember to put this in the video description for those who you know, have a different version of the game, so you can see like all the different toggles for the Super Flame. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So next, it's time to go skill point hunting. So we're going to be doing some land revisits. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Ocean Speedway because we have a skill point for this. We need to beat the Ocean Speedway in under 1 minute and 10 seconds. So I will see you guys there as we try to get that last skill point. Okay, we are back at the Ocean Speedway. We need to get this skill point here where we need to beat this stage in 1 minute and 10 seconds. It's still a pretty tough time even when you have the permanent Super Flame upgrade. It's definitely not free. It's just preferred that you get this with the Super Flame as opposed to without. Just due to the nature of some of the targets here, specifically the boats, can be very, very awkward to hit. Because you have to get very close to the water without the Super Flame. And with the Super Flame, it kind of allows you to essentially get a couple of hits in very, very quickly like this. And it's just a more efficient way, I think, of handling this. So that's why I personally recommend you do it this way. You obviously don't have to. It's more than possible to get it without. But I feel like it'll be so much less stressful if you come back later with the Super Flame. Now here's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to actually do this or not because I didn't get the boats fast enough and... yeah. Ah, dang, that was close though. So yeah, I just need to get the boats a little faster, but once I do that, it shouldn't be too bad. Something else you can kind of do is you can also maybe try to get some of the targets earlier on, like for the go-kart section, I guess. I'm not sure if I'd 100% recommend that because, you know, you have to get kind of lucky with getting like one specific one. Like the one at the very end of the line that kind of maybe save you like a second or two. But it is definitely something you could do. You're not really competing against the clock or anything, so you don't have to worry about that aspect. Like right there, you could maybe potentially hit that one. But only if you think it's worth it. It's hard to really say if it's worth it or not. But yeah, it's all about like trying to find the most optimal way of doing this. This should be a good run. I think I have it this time. Just need to kind of be careful. Stay focused on the objective ahead of you. And there we go. Got it. Okay. So there we go. That's the first of the skill points. We also unlocked the first page of the gallery, but I'll take a look at the full gallery once I have it unlocked. Oh yeah, and there's the gems counting up, since we did get all the gems back from Moneybags. But yeah, the next skill point we're going to get is we're going to get the one for beating Gulp without taking any damage. Oh boy, Gulp. That guy gave us some trouble. He really, really gave us some trouble. Maybe the Super Flame will give us an edge. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, let's go ahead and go there to Gulp's Overlook. Okay, we're back to fighting Gulp, and he's free. Yeah, so getting the Super Flame for this, it makes this skill point incredibly easy to get. You literally don't have to move or do anything. Just keep standing still, firing straight forward, and yeah. Very, very easy skill point to get. Sorry if people think that kind of feels like cheating. Admittedly, it does kind of seem that way, but, you know, it's just for a skill point. It's just to see, you know, pieces of an art gallery. I don't think it's a big deal. You know, it's a reward you get for beating everything in the game or getting everything in the game. I think it's more than fair to utilize it for this, but, you know, more power to people who can do that without taking damage, because that's a really, really hard fight. Like I said, I think it is honestly the hardest, like, skill-based skill point to get in the game, because, well, without Super Flame anyway. Because, yeah, he can be really, really obnoxious, he can really, really hurt, and it can be just a really tough skill point to get. Also, we're back in Winter Tundra. Here's the Portal Dragon Shores. You can go there if you wish. But we are once again going to climb these stairs and fight Ripto for a second time. You can definitely bet that the Super Flame does make the Ripto fight a bit easier as well. But the thing is, and this is kind of why I say the Ripto fight is hard for a different reason. This fight is harder just due to the fact that it's more of a marathon. You kind of have to, you know, you have 3 phases you have to go through, and I especially think in the last phase, there's still plenty of room for you to screw up, because the Super Flame doesn't exactly give you any advantage in the 3rd phase. It really only gives you an advantage for the first 2 phases, because you don't have to worry about collecting those orbs and anything like that. So, let's go ahead and, yeah, you know. But yeah, I mean, this is still pretty free, like, don't get me wrong. But, I think the 2nd phase is actually the easiest, because the target's a lot bigger. I mean, this guy kind of acts like Gulp, in retrospect. So yeah, you can basically do the same kind of thing, but for phase 3, you actually do need to kind of be on your toes, because I think it can actually be kind of easy to take a hit in this phase, if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. But yeah, the Super Flame gives you no real advantage for this phase, because you literally get the Super Flame with flying in this one, so that's kind of why, again, I say you don't really get much of it, or you don't get an advantage here. And see, like, I already failed, so I have to try again. So, again, that's what makes this particular fight, you know, still somewhat challenging, because you still can't afford to make any mistakes, and if you do make a mistake on that last phase, you have to go through the first 2 phases again, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. If I keep having issues, I'll just cut to the successful attempt, since, I mean, you guys have seen me do the first 2 phases perfectly. You know, maybe in kind of a cheating way, obviously, but still, it counts. I say it counts anyway. But again, more power to those who can do this without using the Super Flame. I personally Don't think there's much of an issue with it. It's, you know, it's not really a cheat. It's something you get for getting everything in the game. So I think when they give you something like that, like they kind of say, okay, you can use this. It's something you earned. It's not like you went to a website and found a cheat code or anything to actually get this. So that's why I think it's a little more fair to utilize something like this when it's, you know, something they give you. Kind of akin to the cheat codes that you get from Cheeto and Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. I mean, especially Banjo-Kazooie, because those are just like, they just increase your capacities for eggs and feathers and everything. See, like right there, I could have gotten like sniped by that green blast. So that's what makes this honestly kind of tricky. Because sometimes those blasts can come out of nowhere and get you when you're not expecting it. But again, like I said before, the kind of trick for this is to kind of aim where he's going, and there we go, got it. But yeah, aim the shots for where he's going, not for where he is. You know, kind of aim kind of ahead of him, and yeah, that's basically it. So we got all the skill points now. Now we can actually show off the art gallery, and I can showcase something that actually kind of makes me really, really sad. And again, I'll let you guys know about that when we get to that point. So once again, we're back at Dragon Shores, so let's go ahead and open our guidebook. Open the skill point page. There's all the skill points activated. Now we can take a look at the art gallery. So let's open up the art gallery and take a look at what we got here. Here's the cover of the game. There's Hunter. There's Moneybags, the Scarlet Lizard, and the Professor. We got the Puffing Platypus, Kangaroo Thief, Snail Elephant, and Snail Rhino. We got the Colossus Yeti, the Goat and Yak. Breeze Builder Falcon, Chick and Parrot, Dolphin Spectators, Fish Spectators, and the Queen Finny, Earth Shapers, Bee Tree and Killer Bush, Cresta, Satyr, and Bippo the Fawn, Bo Peep, Fire Grub, Bucket, Corporal Glug, Sergeant Tub, and Colonel Blubland Blubbers, Juliet and Romeo, the Robot Farmer, Robo Bee, and the Robo Grasshopper, Glug and Lava Lizard, Ice and Fire Wizard, Shady Oasis Genie and the Shielded Armed Thief, the Gear Grinder Robot, and the Gear Grinder Thief, Greta and Handle, Armored Space Cow, Sheep UFO, Rocket Pig, and Manager Droid, Capybara Car, Capybara Boat, and the Speed Canyon Biker, Gulp and Pterodactyl, and Crush and Ripto. Guys, where the hell is Allura? Literally not even in this. Every character in the game, like even like the main characters, no Allura. Seriously, what is up with that? I don't get that. Honestly, like, the most vocal, I mean, I guess Hunter has a little more relevance because he was in, like, a lot of the side missions and everything, but still, like, Allura was, like, kind of, like, the main, like, navigator throughout the whole adventure. She doesn't even get, like, artwork here? That's such BS. Like, I am disappointed with that, but either way, that's going to do it for Spyro 2, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the project. It was a lot of fun playing through here. And yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to Spyro 3. Like I said, we'll be getting to that game probably in a few months. I'd expect it maybe sometime, maybe a bit before summer, maybe during the summer. Sometime in that range, I'll get around to it. But like I said, I have a couple of other games and projects I want to get to first. So we're going to be focusing on that first. But for now, I am going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys for watching this project, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks. Before I officially end this project, I was actually requested to check out the epilogue to Spyro 2 that was in the original PlayStation version of the game. Basically, this was the reward for getting all the skill points in Spyro 2 on PlayStation 1. Basically just a collection of images that kind of just briefly tells the story of a certain character or a couple of characters in the game. So I figured I would go ahead and check those out, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend that this doesn't exist and be on my way. I'll put a link to the video that has all the rest of these little epilogue pictures. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later for Spyro 3. And I don't care what anyone says. Spy Laura forever, damn it.